Alright, welcome back to One Brain Ops. We are moving on... Oh, sorry, didn't have the window selected there. We are moving on to part 2 of Raise the Standard. And we're going to go ahead and start by repositioning. So, the critical thing to do first is we have to take out this ballista on turn 1, because otherwise it'll one-shot Laura. Probably. How much might does it have? Might 18... Laura has 2 defense. Okay, she actually would survive on 1 HP, but we want to take it out anyway. Now, they force your deployment space for Volig, and he is perfectly positioned to go take out that ballista if you take out either the fighter or the soldier here. So we'll do that. We'll have Volig go take out the ballista. Otherwise, Jill could do it if you deploy her where Leonardo is, but I'd rather just let Volig do that because Jill is going to be doing other things. Zihark is in a good spot where, let's see, what's your movement? 7, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, you'll be able to go take out this guy. And let's see, what else? Let's have... Yeah, Aaron is going to come up and hold over here on this bridge, because there's a bunch of sword users, these mounted sword users. Aaron will do well against them, so we want him over on this side. I'm also going to want to send Ileana that way. Basically, our fast units who have, like, high movement are going to go this way, and our slower units who have low movement are going to go this way. And I realize that, like, Tironio and Aaron have the same amount of movement as Nolan, and I'm going to be sending Nolan this way, as well as Edward, but you'll understand why when we get to the chapter, why I'm doing it this way specifically. I do not need Leonardo that far forward. Let's put Nolan there. And actually, since Zihark has... We counted out that movement. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6... Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, since he has 7 movement, I'm actually going to put him here, because he'll just end up coming up here anyway to take out this guy. So then, basically, Nolan and Jill will be able to tag team this soldier. Edward might be able to help with this fighter. And then, yep, Volig will run around and take out this guy. And then we'll hold the bridge over here with Tironio and Aaron. So that's kind of the plan. I'm going to go ahead and save here, but before I do, we got to swap around some items. So... oh, I guess we can still access the convoy, just not the shop here. So we'll go ahead and send that arm scroll into the convoy. What else did we get? I know we got some weapons that can be traded around. Okay, Ileana picked up a steel lance. We'll just go ahead and trade that to Aaron. Not that he needs another... Well, you know what? Actually, for now, let's go ahead and give it to Tironio. Just in case Tironio needs a little extra might on an attack, just because we have that extra one. We'll probably trade it back to Aaron later. And then I believe Zihark, yep, Zihark picked up a hammer. Whoop. So that is going to go to Jill. Yeah, hammer on a Wyvern Rider is always a good idea. So the hammer is an axe that has pretty low accuracy, but good might, and it does bonus damage against armored units. So, having a Wyvern Rider be your anti-armor unit is useful. So there aren't going to be any armored enemies in this chapter, but we still are just going to give this to Jill. And then, okay, we did pick up an extra steel sword. So let's see, Edward. Well, yours actually has 33 uses. So yeah, okay, we'll just leave that as is. Do I want to swap the iron swords? Nah. We'll leave it. Okay. And I think that was everything as far as swapping items around. We're still not going to deploy Meg, even though now we could. The main reason I didn't deploy her the last time was because of those Pegasus Knights that were spawning in. Meg is just one extra unit, like Laura and Micaiah, that you have to just protect against those Pegasus, and that's just annoying. Here, Meg is not going to be in the way as much, so I could deploy her, but I'm just not going to bother. Okay, and yeah, aside from that, one other thing I just want to check. Okay, yeah, so if Leonardo starts here, he can get to the ballista on the second turn. He's not going to be able to get there on the first turn, but he can actually man this ballista and use it, and he can shoot this way over at these mounted units. So in this chapter, I do like to have Leonardo stand on that ballista and do a little bit of work with it. So we'll be doing that. Okay, I'm going to save here so that I can practice run this chapter, and then we will fight. Alright, we're ready to fight. This is actually, now, I've done a practice run, and then this will be my second attempt at the actual recording. I didn't actually get anybody killed, but I decided to reset, and I'll explain why when we get a little further into this. But okay, as mentioned, let's have Zihark just take out this guy first. Nice crit. I like it when my units don't take damage. Okay, Nolan. Okay, yeah, Nolan took one hit, but that's fine. We'll have Jill now finish him, and yeah, Nolan does just enough that Jill can use the Bronze Axe and still not get counterattacked. Okay, and then with that guy gone, we're going to go ahead and have Volug take out the archer. As I mentioned, they force Volug's deployment spot right here, and I think it's intentional that he can just reach this archer. This is how they want you to do it on turn 1. It's much better to take out the soldier and go to the right with Volug than it is to go to the left, and that'll become clear why in a little bit here. We want Volug to be as close as he can get to that bridge over on the right side. Okay, so that's done. Now, Edward can come up and take out this guy, and he does just enough damage. Good dodge, Edward. Alright, and then Aaron and Tironio are going to hold this bridge. Yep, Steel Lance equipped, and then Tironio is going to unequip his lance. And yeah, this is actually a river tile, so it looks like the horse might be able to get around, but the cavalry units cannot traverse water, so this does blockade it, having Tironio here. So they can't get around him. Leonardo's going to run up, and then he'll jump on that ballista next turn. Only archers can use the ballistas. Ileana up. Kaya up. And then Soth. So, normally I have Soth go to the right. In my practice run, I had him go this way, because there is actually a hidden treasure up here. It's on one of these 4 squares. There's a master seal that I want to pick up. It was in this thicket on my practice run, but it apparently can be randomized to any of these 4. So Soth is going to need to try for that, but I'm actually going to have him start to the right, and then I'm going to bring him back around later. So we're going to do that. The turn bonus for this map is a very generous 15 turns, so we've got plenty of time. Okay, and yeah, Hornet Hares, Laverton. Alright, they're bringing out the prisoners. Oh boy. See, I think that you just want to sacrifice this boy, Laverton. I don't think that the Liberation Army is forcing you to do anything. And then, this is the dumbest thing that any boss does in this entire game right here, so get ready for it. Okay, so Micaiah has one of her feelings that she gets, her Farsight power. And then Laverton goes, ha ha ha, let's just kill the prisoners anyway. It's like, bro, they just put their weapons on the ground. They can pick them back up again, you stupid idiot. See, this is why, like, I'm like, yeah, you just wanted to execute the prisoners. You didn't... You weren't forced to do it, because now you don't have to do it, and you want to execute them anyway. You're just so stupid and evil. but Fiona is going to save the day for us. Okay, so I'm going to explain a little bit about what's going on up there. In a bit, I'm just going to wait till the end of the enemy phase, because I just want to be paying attention for this. Okay, so, yeah, Wind Edge attacks Aaron. The other two, yeah, are going to go for Tyronio, because he's unarmed. That's fine. Again, we've got plenty of time to break through these units and get up towards where the Master Seal is, so I'm not worried. Okay, and then these two mounted units, good dodge, Jill. It's good that they're coming down and attacking Jill and weakening themselves, because if they just stayed where they were, it would be much more difficult for us. Ooh, and another dodge. Okay. This is very good. Yeah, if Jill can remain on full health, then she can take one of these enemies out on the next turn. If she took some damage there, I may end up wanting to heal her instead, so this is good. This gives her an extra kill. Okay. And now, okay, I believe I finally have a use, yep, for Zihark's beat-up Wind Edge. I just want him moving as far as he possibly can, so that's why I'm going here instead of attacking at close range. Wow, Zihark really doesn't like that guy. That he critted him on the the other playthrough that I stopped as well. Oh, and sorry, I forgot to start talking about these Murado Knights. So, okay, Fiona is the Steward of Murado, which is a region or a province of Dane. And it was mentioned in that dialogue before the chapter that Murado did not send soldiers to assist Ashnard when he invaded Crimea 3 years ago in Path of Radiance. So, they remain neutral in that, and so they're kind of looked at as the black sheep and being disloyal because they didn't send soldiers to fight in that war. Now, they were, of course, supposed to fight against the Liberation Army and support the Begnion occupying army, but they've betrayed them. So Fiona herself actually has the skill Savior, and we'll talk more about Imbue and Savior later once she joins us, because, spoiler, she's going to join us. But Savior is relevant in this chapter because it removes the penalties for her carrying a traveler. So she rescued somebody, but she is not dealing with any skill and speed reduction because of it. Her Murado Knights, however, as you can see, are suffering from skill and speed penalties. So the enemies will tend to target them instead of Fiona. It is a game over if Fiona is killed, but the enemies tend to go for the other Murado Knights first, so she rarely actually gets attacked. So the other thing here is that all of the green units, the Murado Knights and the prisoners, are worth a lot of bonus XP for keeping them alive. Now, the reason that I reset after my previous attempt of this is because, so first of all, there's no way to guarantee the survival of all of the green units. If you get good RNG, you can. I got bad RNG in my last attempt, and one of the Murado Knights got criticaled, and then dropped the prisoner he was carrying, and then that prisoner got killed immediately as well, and that's why I reset. So, there's nothing you can do to avoid that situation, but the best you can do to mitigate it is get your units up here as quickly as possible, which is what I was talking about with Zihark. The other capable units are going to be Jill, Volig, and Soth, which is why we're sending them this way, and also they have the highest movement. And Edward and Nolan are going to head that way too. So, now, with Jill, I'm going to go ahead and take out this this mounted unit, and then I'm going to canto her up to the other side of the river. Okay. And I know she's out of range of any enemies here. The only one that can reach her is this soldier, who's going to die right now because Volug is going to take him out. And also, that is the extent of Volug's movement range, so this is as far as she could get anyway. So even if we had been able to take out that soldier with Jill, this is as far as Volug could get. And Jill actually could only reach up to this square and attack with a hand axe, and she was 1 damage off killing him. I know that because I tried this on the last attempt. So there is actually no way you can possibly get to this Myrmidon in time. But the Murado Knights, now that the way is clear, are going to try to charge across this bridge. And once they make it to the other side of the bridge, they're pretty much safe. They'll just run down here and congregate by the start until the map ends. The problem is they're slowed down by these thickets, so there's going to be a couple of turns here where the enemies will be able to attack them, and that's where you just need to hope for good RNG. So we're going to bring Soth as far as he can go. I'm going to actually have Laura go and heal Nolan real quick before I start running him over. Alright. Okay, and Leonardo can hop on the ballista. Let's do that. Oop. Let's do that now. Only archers can use the ballistas, so he's the only one who can make use of this. And yeah, he can't hit very many of them, and he doesn't do a whole lot of damage, but at least it's something. We're just going to go after that Wind Edge guy, just weaken him a little bit, because he's annoying. Alright, and now... Ileana... Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Let's take out this guy. Yeah, and if she had missed, I would take him out with Aaron. Okay, good. You get a level. Come on, something good. Okay, that was a pretty good level. Although, in my last one, she had gained strength, and so I was talking about how a unit had finally capped a stat, but I'm going to have to wait a little bit to explain that, I guess. Alright, and then Micaiah is going to Thani the Javelin guy. Gotta love Thani. Okay. And then Aaron, I'm going to check this again just to show it, but I know he has a slightly higher hit rate against the sword here because of weapon triangle, so we're going to do that. And I'm just throwing a javelin so he doesn't take damage on a counterattack. But then I'm going to bring Tironio up, and we're going to trade trick him the steel lance back. And then you have to be careful with this because that will cause Tironio to now equip his own lance, so we want to manually unequip it again. Alright, and now we hope that the Murado Knights can survive this. Okay, good dodge, Murado Knight. Yeah, this turn, they usually don't kill any of them. It's the next turn that's rough. Nice job, Aaron. Yep, and they conveniently blocked themselves off so that none of the others can get through, because they don't understand how to best use Canto. Ugh. Okay, well, at least he didn't critical that night and kill him. Yeah, and I really don't... Yeah, I don't like that they go after that Myrmidon. The ones that aren't carrying prisoners will attack the enemies, but they're really weak, so it would really be better if they just didn't. And yeah, annoyingly, the Murado Knights are now boxing out Soth and Zehark from getting across the river. Oh, Soth can actually get to this thicket down here. Okay, let's just go ahead and bring him through. But yeah, Zehark cannot get across. So we're going to actually have Zehark and Nolan go through the water. The cavalry units can't go through the water, so they have to cross that bridge. So the point is that I just want to be out of the way so that I'm not taking away squares from them. And generic converse dialogue. Yep, great. Okay, so now I don't think Jill is going to be able to take that one out. Well, okay, she could with a steel axe, but that's a 73 hit rate. How does she do against this one? Okay, yeah. This is what I think I did last time, is go after that one with the hand axe. The key is I just want to make sure she can't get attacked by both of these mages, and yeah, if I just leave her on that square, she'll only get hit by one. So I'm going to put her here, make sure she doesn't take any damage from a counterattack, and then leave her on this square so that only one mage can hit her. Okay, and now she's leveled up her axes. I believe she's at A, yep. Okay. And now, I'm actually, well, okay, I'm going to take out this one first. But I'm actually going to just battle save before the enemy phase starts, so we're going to go ahead and do that. And this is more or less the same strategy that I used last time. It's just that I got unlucky because the Axe Paladin here, or the Axe Knight, came down and criticaled one of these Murado Knights, and then they were able to kill the prisoner after the Murado Knight died. So, as long as that critical doesn't happen, I might actually get out of here with nobody dead, which would be great. Although probably these guys will gang up on one Murado Knight and kill them. And I'm okay with that, I didn't like that 2 of those green units died, so that's why I reset. Okay, and then we've got plenty of time over here. We're going to have Micaiah. Now, light is still not enough, but we'll go ahead and Thani this Wind Edge user. And we got the red gem, so that's, yep, a moderately valuable gemstone worth 2,500 gold. So, yeah, that's all that those gemstones are. You just sell them for gold. And we're actually going to hold on to it, and I'll explain more about that later, but we're not going to sell it immediately at the next base. Okay, so let's take out this one with Ileana. Okay, and then I could go ahead and have Aaron throw a javelin, but I did the math on this last time, and he can actually get killed if all 4 of these guys attack him, and he gets unlucky, so I'm just going to go ahead and heal him. We've got plenty of time over here. Okay, then we'll have Leonardo hit one of these guys, because why not? Good job. And then before we end the turn, I'm just going to battle save here. And this way I can restart if I get bad RNG again with those Murado Knights. Yep. So this is what happened last time, except he got criticaled, so... Ooh, okay, he actually has 1 HP left. Do you get doubled? Oh, yeah, you still get killed. Okay. So yeah, that was the problem, is because he got critted by the axe, that prisoner was dropped, and then the bow knight was able to come take them out. Ooh, nice job, Jill. Okay, spill skied. Luck and res. Okay. So yeah, now that that prisoner has been dropped, one of the other Murado Knights that isn't carrying somebody is going to come back and pick her up on the other phase, so you'll see that in a moment here. Yep. Yeah, and that other one that isn't holding anybody is trying to, like, hold off these guys to let the others escape. But again, these units are so weak that they can't really do it. But we have some strong units who can come in and bail them out, so we're going to do that now. Yeah, Nolan can't get far enough. Well, let's just bring Nolan across the river. Bring Edward across. And we've still got... Zehart can reach one. And then we've still got Jill, Soth, and Volig, so... we'll have Z-Heart go ahead and take out this one. Well done. And then, yeah, okay, so Jill is damaged here, so, yeah, she would get killed by the counterattack from this mage, so she could maybe one-shot it with the steel axe. Oh, no, she can't. What about the hammer? No, not with the hammer either. But, I mean, her hit rate is, you know, not perfect anyway, so I wouldn't want to risk that. So even though he's going to get potentially hit quite hard by this fire magic, we're going to have Vola do this. Okay, good dodge. He rarely ever dodges things. Okay, and then Soth... Let's see. I could set up the kill for Jill. That's probably what I should do. I do want to heal Jill, though. Oh, and the card wouldn't... I would have to use the Beast Killer to actually take it out. Okay, let's just set up the kill for Jill, and I can heal her next turn. I know there are going to be some reinforcements from that top right corner as well. I'm not sure if they're going to spawn this turn or the next, so we might have to be a little bit careful with them. But having Soth up here is going to help as compared to my practice run, because I had him down in the other part of the map, so just having another strong unit over here is going to be useful. And yeah, it just doesn't really matter where I put her right now. Okay, so now... Yeah, again, let's just have Ileana and Micaiah continue to pick off these cavalry units with magic. Oh, good, and Micaiah finally reached a sea and light, so she can use Outlight now. Alright, and then Aaron... So if I were to do that, okay, 3 damage. And 5. So yeah, even if you took 3, 3, and 5, you're still perfectly fine. So I'm okay with stepping up and attacking this one. Ooh, 14. Leonardo doesn't do 8, does he? Oh, just 5. Okay. Oh, that's fine. We'll go after this one. Actually, because these guys only have close-range weapons, so I might as well actually just heal Aaron. And we'll just bring Tironio up. Actually, how far does this ballista reach? The other thing is I want to get Tironio into that ballista range to start tanking the, the ballista shots. So, can't quite get him there yet, safely, but that's fine. Okay, and that one's going to run away, which is annoying, but fine. Okay, and then, yep, as mentioned, these guys are just going to head over to the starting area. And yeah, now all the green units are safe, so we only lost 1. And now these reinforcements that just spawned up here, they're going to start charging down this way. So they will come meet our units over here. So, with that in mind, we've got Edward, Nolan, Z-Hark, and Volag up here. There's sort of 2 approaches you can take to the boss. You can either draw him this way, or you can draw him down here. I'm going to choose to draw him down here, and the strategy for killing him is very easy. He gets one-shotted by Thani, so Micaiah will be the one to pick up the kill. Also, Micaiah's boss conversation with him is great. So I'm going to be showing that. Micaiah will be killing this boss. So the key thing is I just don't want to draw him this way. And also there's some cavalry reinforcements that are going to come from this top corner in a little bit. So we'll leave these 4 units, Edward, Nolan, Z-Hark, and Volag over here for now. Whoops. And we are actually going to rescue Soth and just carry him back over. Okay. And now, I'm actually going to start building the Z-Hark Nolan support here, just by having them stand next to each other. Because, as I mentioned, that is the support pairing that I'm wanting to set up. Well, Leonardo can only hit one thing with this ballista now, so we might as well do that. And that time it might have set up the kill for Aaron, actually. Whoops. Ooh, still one off. Okay, did it set up the kill for Ileana? One off. Oh, man. Okay, so who do I want to get the kill then? Let's have Ileana set up Aaron this time. Because, yeah, Aaron, I still want him to get some levels at this part of the game, so we're going to go ahead and set up a kill for him. This one is still going to be running backwards. So yeah, as long as I'm out of ballista range, and actually Ileana can survive an attack from him anyway, so we might as well bring her around here. Alright. And then, yeah, using the Steel Lance because I want to hit A in lances, so more weapon experience with the higher level weapon. Skill and speed. Okay, not a great level, but that's okay. Alright, and then actually I'm just going to take in the ranges of everybody except the ballista here. Oh, actually, let's just check. Okay, that guy cannot get through to get to Laura right there, so that's fine. Okay, take you out. Okay. And the leg is back. Okay, so Tironio, we're going to send him up here, again, still unarmed. And he's probably going to take quite a few attacks. Oh, and I think these archers are, yeah. So, eventually these guys will come down, and Tironio will end up tanking some attacks for us here, but he can do that unarmed. And then eventually we're going to bring the rest of our army up to slowly take them out, so... that's the plan, and then Jill and Soth will be joining up with them as well, and Leonardo is going to run over there. So, yeah, that is the plan for this, and it's only turn 5. Again, I mentioned that it's actually 15 turns for bonus XP on this map, so we've got a ton of time. And let's just bring Micaiah... I guess I actually got Ileana out of range by putting Tironio there. That's fine. Okay. Laura is halfway to level 10, that's good. Okay, and that one damage unit is going to continue to run, which is fine. Okay, now he'll come back because he's been healed. And Tironio will tank some ballista shots. Okay. And there are those enemies up there that I mentioned, so we're going to actually start by taking them out. Now, Z-Hark and Volug should each be able to take out one, and then Edward and Nolan should be able to tag team the third one, so let's try for it that way. I'm going to want to put Edward in the thicket here, I think, so... yeah, we'll do that. Oh, actually, you leave him on 1 HP, so alright, that's fine. Let's do that. Good dodge. Okay, and then Nolan will finish this one off. Okay, then we'll have Z-Hark go again so he can stand next to Nolan. We'll have him take out this one. Oh, he can't kill him with an iron sword, though. Steel sword. Okay. And then, yeah, after this turn, with these reinforcements, these four can start moving to the left a bit, and, again, we're not going to have them draw the boss, because we want to draw the boss the other way, but they can start to at least move over there. Okay, Jill, how far can you get? You could get... Well, I don't want to go up here. I guess I'm going to hold south for one more turn, and I'll drop him off on this side of the river on the next turn. So let's just fly up here, and then I'll go ahead and do some vulnerary. And then Leonardo can run over. Okay, and now we just want to check these guys' ranges. Okay, so the other thing with this ballista, so its might is 18. If you got unlucky with Laura, she could get one-shotted by it. I got just lucky enough in that she has 2 defense. I actually don't remember what her base is. She might actually have a base defense of 2, and she may not have gained any for me. I'd have to look it up, but in any case, that ballista would leave her on 1 HP, so she can survive a shot from it if that's the only thing that hits her. Same is true of Micaiah and Ileana. But really we want Aaron and Tironio tanking that, because, I mean, it does 3 damage to Aaron. That's very little. Okay, so we're taking in the ranges of everybody else. I don't want the archer here, because if I select this archer, it's going to include the ballista range. But that one can get up to attack these thickets down here, so just got to keep that in mind. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to have Tironio... We're actually going to start trying for that Master Seal. It's going to be on one of these 4 squares. Okay. And then Aaron is going to go into this thicket here. Still with the Steel Lance equipped. And I'm going to put Laura in his support range. I'm probably going to have to run these 3 back a little bit, because once the enemies are closer, they'll be vulnerable to attack. But, yeah, for now, they can stand there just outside of range. And yeah, I'm okay with Aaron not being able to fight back. If I had equipped a Javelin, then they would have just all gone for Tironio, so it doesn't really make a difference. Congratulations, you managed to damage Tironio. Ouch. Yeah, I guess I should have checked and made sure Micaiah was out of range of that, but it's fine. Okay. So now... Okay, I want to just get the boss's range here. And I'm okay with drawing these other units over towards these guys. I just don't want to draw the boss, so we're going to bring them up. You know what? Okay. I'm worried that I'm going to accidentally provoke the boss, so I'm actually going to battle save here before I bring them up. We're going to bring them all to just outside the boss's range. And again, we're keeping Zihark and Nolan next to each other for supports. Okay, and now this should hopefully be able to start drawing in some of these others, although they can't actually, because of the thickets, they can't get to my guys either, so... Anyway, we're gonna try to start baiting them in a bit. Okay, you... Get rid of the boss's range. Yeah, there are an awful lot of enemies here is the problem, and Tironio's probably gonna have to kill a few. So... We're gonna get Jill up here. Gonna have her equip a hand axe, because she'll probably be attacked from up above. And then we're going to drop Soth here. Okay. So then on the next turn, Soth will be able to run in and start attacking things. Now, what do I want these guys to do? Because I'm going to have to retreat my weaker units here. Okay, let's go ahead and just have Aaron throw a javelin. Yeah, that wind edge doesn't even damage him, wow. Okay, well, let's go ahead and just throw a javelin at it. Nice. Okay, and then, yeah, I can't really risk having them all run forward. So now that I have these other units in range, though... Oh, and I should have given Soth a knife. Oh, well. Now that I have these other units in range, they're not all going to kill themselves on Tyronio. So Tyronio is going to take out one of them here. Now, which one do I want to get rid of? That is a good question. I think I want to get rid of the Archer, actually. Sorry about that. Hit my mic there. Yeah, I want to get rid of the Archer. Oh, we found the Master Seal. Awesome. Okay. So, yeah, Tyronio managed to find it for us. Otherwise, the plan was going to be to have Soth check those 4 squares. And so, yeah, that confirms then, because the last time it was on this square here. So, that confirms that it is, in fact, randomized on one of these 4. Okay. So now, let's... Can Laura get back to... next to Leonardo? Okay, so let's get Micaiah here. Uh-oh, that expanded their range. It's only that one, though, so she'll be okay. I might have to have Leonardo rescue her. Because that javelin can get up to right next to where Micaiah is. And if I put Ileana on that square, she'd be vulnerable to 2 attacks. Well, okay, what is your attack? 18 and your speed is 12. Oh, you would double Laura. Yeah, okay, I can't have Laura get attacked. Oh, and Ileana can't get back to rescue her either. Dang it. Actually... Could Leonardo survive both of these attacks? I might find one final use for him. So... Your speed is 11, so you wouldn't get doubled by either of these guys. Your defense is 6, so you would take 12 and 12. Yeah, you don't have enough HP. Okay. Let me just do the math with Ileana real quick, because... Okay, so you take... Yeah, your attack is 18, both of you. And those are the only 2, right? Oh, wait, there's the steel sword too. Okay, never mind, yeah. It's not gonna work. Alright, so I'm gonna have to just bring Ileana back here. And I'm gonna have to rescue Laura, which I didn't want to have to do, but had to do it. And they're probably not gonna go after Micaiah and Ileana anyway, because they prioritize not getting counterattacked, so they'll probably just attack Soth from range. Yep. And that is weapon level up now for Aaron, so he can actually use that Silver Lance now. That's really nice. Because it's kind of wasted on Tyronio. Because Tyronio's already so strong at this point. Okay. And now these mounted units are close enough here that... Yeah, they'll be easy kills for Micaiah and Ileana to pick up. And we can kind of start making progress up that slope. Yeah, and as predicted, they all go for Soth because he doesn't have a ranged weapon equipped. Good thing you don't do bonus damage to Joe. Ouch. Yep, that was why I equipped the hand axe. Now this is an awful lot of enemies. You can also, and in fact maybe it's a good idea to pull back to the bridge here and just kind of form a defensive line, because I can't really run Micaiah and Ileana out here without getting them killed. So you know what, let's pull back to the bridge. Now that I have the Master Seal also, that makes things easier. So we're going to have... Oh, Aaron can't quite get around these guys. Oh, and I'm pretty sure he's at max weapon rank. Yeah, so it doesn't matter now which lance I have equipped on him. I do want him to heal, though. So, okay, let's actually... We'll keep the Javelin equipped and just use Vulnerary. And then we're going to have Soth take out this one with a knife. Yep, that should be good. Yeah. I'm just trying to decide about what I'm going to do with Jill, because I don't... I mean, I do want to heal Jill is the problem. And then I want to get her over here. Problem is, I can't really have Micaiah come up and sacrifice for her because she'll get hit by something. Actually, well, yeah, she could get hit by those bows, which I don't want to do. Although it is only 5 HP, so... you wouldn't kill that one. What are your hit chances here? That's pretty good. And actually, I could have Jill get all the way back there if needed. So, yeah, because those bows... Oh, they can get to where Ileana is standing, so I couldn't put Micaiah there. Okay, we're going to try this anyway, though. Well, actually, wait a minute. Do you... No, you don't kill that one. But yeah, we're going to just try to take out this one. Okay, good, and she hit, so she didn't take any more damage. And then I'm just going to place her next to Soth. And like I said, we're just kind of pulling back our defensive line. I'm going to keep Tyronio in range to keep tanking the ballistas. And I'm going to go ahead and disarm him again. And this is going to mean, of course, that all these units are going to attack Tyronio, but that's okay. I've got still time on my side here. And we'll just drop Laura, and... yeah, I can't really step up and sacrifice because Micaiah would be in range of the enemies, so we're going to wait on that. Actually, wait a minute. Is Tyronio blocking them off now? Hand axe. Oh, this bow can still get her. Okay, what's your attack? 20 and your speed is 10? So you'd do 16... and you'd be at 22 HP. Yeah, actually, I can do this. Okay. So yeah, I actually positioned Tyronio pretty well there. So Micaiah can only get attacked by 1, and she'd survive that attack, so I don't have to worry. Okay, now, up here... Again, I want to avoid baiting the boss, but we want to try to get these other ones to come after us, so... Let's... Okay, all of these have ranged weapons. Let's put Nolan in this thicket with a hand axe. Oh, I can't get him there. Yeah, okay. I can't get him to the thicket, but we're still going to put him up here with a hand axe. And then I'm actually going to swap, finally now, Wind Edges with Z-Hark. And I think I swapped their steel swords as well. Okay, Okay, so now they both have wind edges equipped. And just to make sure Volag is out of range of everybody. Yep. So just Ileana. Alright. Let's see how this goes. Yep, as predicted, they all go after Taronio. And yeah, the annoying thing about them all being able to Kanto is they tend to, like, run away after attacking. So it's a little harder to get to them to be able to finish them off with some of your units who are further back. Like on the bridge where my units all are now. Yeah, that one... Oh, that was really annoying of you. Yep. Okay, up here at least things are going well. Oh, wow. I wonder what your hit rate was there, because it... Wow. Zihark must be in bad biorhythm to get hit by that and then to miss. Oh, and that Ballista, I guess, can reach them. Okay, well, that's fine. Ballista should be almost out of bolts by now. Oh, you're annoying. Okay. And... yeah, I think I kind of want to... The annoying thing is I can't step up to kill these guys, because then I'll draw the boss in. So I think what I'm going to do is let's actually back up a bit with these guys. Let's head to this thicket here. Why not get it out of the way? Okay. And then Zihark, yeah, you are in worse biorhythm. I thought so. Okay, we're gonna step back here. Wind Edge still equipped. Vulnerary. And then Edward back here. Okay. And now these guys will actually run up out of the range of the boss area, so yeah, that'll make things easier. Okay, now down here, okay, let's see, if we just ignore this guy for now, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 enemies here, other than that priest, and I have 6 units over here who could get kills. The problem is they're not close enough. Yeah, so I can't get Ileana and Micaiah close enough. Alright, so... yeah, annoyingly, we're gonna have to just provoke them further down the slope. I don't like doing it this way, but this is just what we have to do. I guess I could have Aaron head up into this thicket. Yeah. Okay, you know what? Yeah, we're not going to draw them any further in, because it's already... well, it's only turn 9, but... yeah, oh, Silverlance, you can actually kill this one. Alright. There we go. So yeah, we're going to just take out as many as we can here, and then we'll just make sure that the squishies, as Xenoflux Raiden would say, are out of range. Okay, so can Jill take out any of these? Yeah, you would be able to take out, not the Wind Edge, but you could take out the Hand Axe one, or you could take out the Javelin. Well, the Javelin, I'd need a different weapon for that. Okay, yeah, we're gonna just take out the Hand Axe. Okay, and then Soth... I want to prioritize the ones that have ranged weapons, so let's take out this one. Yeah, that's exactly enough. And yeah, the way that I'm kind of arranging my units here, they're going to build a little bit of a wall. So yeah, you can already see these guys can't quite get all the way around, so I don't actually have to retreat Micaiah and Ileana. And then yeah, we're going to just take this one out with Tyronio. I'm fine with him getting a kill here. And then, yeah, let's just double check. The ballista has one shot left, so let's just stay out of that range. Just heal Micaiah. Okay, and then these 4. These 4 are going to get ready to just run in. Now you're going to run away because you're badly damaged. No, you just stayed there to be killed, okay? And yeah, of course you go after South because you can't counter. That's okay. And South, I would like some dodges there. Oh, and you get healed because there's a priest there. Okay, well, now I should be able to take out all 4 of those enemies there. And that ballista is going to use up its last shot, probably on South, and Nolan missed. That's annoying. Nolan, what is going on here today? Oh, okay, you killed that one at least. Oh, went after Joe, okay. Okay, so now I'm pretty sure Micaiah and Ileana, yeah, are still too far away to actually fight. But that's okay. I'm happy to just take these 4 out with these 4. And you're now out of bolts, so that's good. And let's actually deal with this first. So, Nolan, are you also in... Yeah, you're also in worst biorhythm. Man, bad timing. Okay, that's not going to be enough, so... Well, I don't really need Edward to get any more kills at this point. He's up to level 13. Yeah, we're gonna just, take him out with Zihark. Okay, and then again, I don't want to draw Laverton. This Javelin guy didn't move before and come up and attack us. I'm going to try to bait him one more time here with Nolan. Just so we can maybe pick up one more kill. Maybe if I bait him with Volug, because then Volug won't be able to counterattack. Although, no, actually, no, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that because then I won't be able to come forward and kill him. Okay, so... Question now is, can we take out all 4 of these enemies? Can Jill take out one of them? Well, she would double that one, but not kill it. Okay, Jill can't take out any of the mounted units. Can Aaron take out one of them? No, he's not going to be able to either. Ah, that's irritating. Okay, so one of these is going to be left alive on low HP. Let's leave the sword alive, because... Yeah, I don't want to leave the archers alive. Okay, so Jill... Actually, wait a minute. No, I don't have to leave them alive. If Soth can take out one of these by himself, then I can just leave the healer alive. Okay. Yeah, and Soth can. Ooh, not this one, though. Let's make sure that you would do... Well, okay, potentially either 16 or 10. What would you do? 17, okay. Okay, so yeah, let's go ahead and take out this one with South. Okay. Then Jill and Aaron are going to tag team the next one. Let's just see how far Laura can get. Okay, she can get to Turonio 1, 2, 3. Okay. Let's just go for the Bronze Axe for now. Oh, she didn't quite level up. Okay, Turonio 1, 2, 3, over. And Laura can come up and heal. But before I do that, I'm going to just make sure I take these guys out. Oops. Gotta be the Silver Lance. Alright. Okay. And then definitely don't want to bait the boss with Turonio, so we're going to have him just step up and do this. Actually, would he one-shot him with a Steel Lance? No. Alright. Yeah, and if that leads to that soldier getting killed by Turonio, I'm okay with it. At this point, I'm kind of just ready to be done with this level. Oh, and actually, okay, Micaiah can get over here to sacrifice instead, so let's do that. Okay, you then heal Micaiah. And we finally got through that heal staff. That lasted a long time. Alright, Ileana, Leonardo. Okay, so that one did finally come over to go after Nolan, so good. Can take that one out. Oh, Nolan should be able to level up out of it, too. Okay, and now we can finally go ahead and bait this boss. So to do that, I'm actually going to go ahead and sacrifice for Sith first. Okay, let's get a good level, Micaiah. Okay. Yeah, Micaiah's growths are not very good, so... yeah, she's rarely going to get, like, speed, for example, which is the one thing she really needs. Okay, so now... you've got a bit of a choice about how we want to bait this boss. He does have a Steel Lance and a Javelin. Oh, and of course he drops that Paragon Scroll, so we're going to get that, and Paragon's an extremely useful skill, which I'll talk about when we get to that point. So, well, okay, before I do anything, let's just do this. Alright, you're gone. Okay, good level, Nolan. Let's go. Okay, well, you got speed at least. It wasn't a bad level. Alright, so now, and apparently this one did not go after Turonio, which is interesting. But yeah, you kind of have a choice about how you want to bait him. The safest way is just to use unarmed Turonio. So that's what I'm going to do. I'd like someone to take out that mage. So, okay, I gotta take the priest down first. Can Ileana do it? His resistance is probably too high. Yeah. Who can Leonardo set her up? Yes. This is almost certainly the last time now that Leonardo is going to be useful. Oh, and just short of a level, too. Alright. I should have used the steel, though, but whatever. Okay, and then can Soth throw sharp objects up at that mage? He can. And he would probably kill it. Can Jill throw axes up at that mage? She would... I mean, if she hits both of those, she'd kill it. Good chance she'll miss. You know what, it's fine. At this point, the map's about to end, so I'm okay with her getting damaged. Yeah. And yeah, if she misses one, as she did, I'll just have South finish it. But this gets Jill over the edge of a level, so that's worth it. Okay, pretty good. You didn't get strength, but your other stat gains were pretty good there. Okay, and then actually, can Aaron finish him? Oh, he's only got a 53 hit rate. Yeah, I'm not going to chance that. Although, wait a minute. Can Tyronio... I could rescue him. Okay. So, you know what? This is what I'll do. So, Laverton can reach here. So, if Aaron misses, I'm going to have Tyronio come here, unequip his weapon, and rescue Aaron. Alright, here we go. I'd rather have Aaron get this kill than South, so I'm going to give him a shot. Nope. Okay. Alright, well, plan B. Unequip. Rescue. And yeah, he's still not in any danger. And then I'm okay if... I mean, Laverton will probably now end up going for South, but that's okay too. Actually, let me just check and make sure real quick. So, with the Javelin, you'd have a Might of 7, Strength of 15, so 22 attack. South's defense is 14, so he'd take 8 damage from that. Plus, potentially if he were to miss, another 8, but he's still got plenty of HP, so, okay. Really? How long are we going to leave this guy alive? Well, apparently that long. Alright. Oh, and you're up to 90, which means... Ooh, I can actually steal that Paragon scroll from the boss and get a level up out of it. Nice. Alright. And again, I don't want to bait him this way, so I'm not going to step into his range on this side. But I'm going to get my units ready to run in so that they can pick up a little XP before the map ends when we kill the boss. Oh, he went for Tyronio. Okay. Wow, Begnion sure is mighty. Okay, so now, as I mentioned, Micaiah can one-shot this boss, so that's what we'll end up doing. But, first, before we get out of here, we're going to just get as much XP on our other units as we can. So I'm going to have South steal the Paragon from the boss, because that'll be 10 XP, that'll level him up. Ooh, and, you know, Leonardo, he's at 98. If he hits the boss, he'll level up too. Let's get him a level real quick. Yeah, and he does 1 damage. Yeah, he would have to hit him and do at least 1 damage to level, so... There we go, perfect. Alright. Okay, so you're at level 8. Yeah. I'll explain a little bit more about my thought process with Leonardo a little bit later, but yeah, I'm probably not going to be using him again after that. So that's the end of Leonardo for us, most likely. Alright, now, these guys... Okay, they can only get that healer. Volig... Oh, he's just not close enough to get this guy. Dang. Okay, well, who do I want getting this kill, then? Probably Nolan, because Zehark's not going to get anything out of it. Let's just go ahead and do this. And that didn't, like, magically open up, no, okay. And then we'll go ahead and just shove him, because we're building supports. Why not? I just like shoving. Okay, so now... Yeah, the problem is we can't really get up there to attack those guys. South can reach the soldier here, but I want him to steal the Paragon instead. Jill can go up and attack one of them. I mean, okay, we might as well do this. Let's just steal this now. Okay, let's get a good level south. Strength, skill, luck. Not great. Alright, although I like skill on south because it makes him better at finding treasure. Okay, and then I could have Ileana attack the boss. Actually, the other question is, I'm just going to get Geronio out of the way. I don't want him killing the boss anyway. How does Ileana do against that archer? Yeah, she doesn't kill him. I mean, I could try for a crit, but... Now, she'd probably get more XP from hitting the boss, so let's do that. Because he's got his Steel Lance equipped and can't fight back, let's just do that. Weapon level up. And then, Jill, can you take out either of these enemies? Ooh. Not that one. Can you take out the soldier? No, you're still just weighed down. How do you do against the boss? I mean, you would get killed by that right now because you're on low HP, but I could attack from a distance. Yeah. Again, she'll get more XP from just hitting the boss and running, so we're going to do that. Okay. Okay, and Micaiah. And actually now, can I... Yeah, I've actually weakened him enough that I don't even need Thani. I can just use basic light, so... Well, okay, you know what? Let's use L-Light. Light's a better hit rate. What's Thani's hit rate? Also 99. Yeah, we'll use light. Yep, great boss conversation. I think there might only be one boss dialogue that I like better than this one in this game. And that's much, much later. We'll get to that one, but, yep. You disgust me. Well, you were the one who wanted to kill those hostages for no reason. You disgust me, Laverton. Alright. Mm-hmm. I mean, it'd be cool if, like, you could make it up to me by, like, sacrificing for me so that I could do cool flips and stuff like Nico. But it's okay. Len Vega. Right, so these are the four riders of Old Dane. Bryce, Geronio, Gawain, and Len Vega. In Path of Radiance, we never actually encountered Len Vega at any point. He's dead before this point. Obviously, we know Geronio. He's standing right there. In Path of Radiance, we killed Bryce in the final chapter of that game. He was sort of the mini-boss on the final map. He served his king till the end. And Gawain, we found out, left Dane, assumed a new identity, and his new identity is Grail. So Gawain is Ike's father. But anyway, continuing on. All of that is information that you would know from Path of Radiance, so I'm just explaining it for anyone who didn't play Path of Radiance. Right, and so it's in contrast to Bryce, who served Ashnard to the end, and Geronio... Oh, by the way, I had this wrong in the previous chapter. I'm glad I thought of it now to mention this. Tyronio's recruitment in Path of Radiance was actually having Ike talk to him. And then Tyronio goes, "Oh, your fighting style. Are you related to Gawain?" And Ike goes, "He was my father, but he's dead." And then Tyronio goes, "I can't kill you because then Gawain's fighting style would be gone. So I'll join you instead." I had that wrong. I was thinking that it was a child who had to recruit Tyronio, but I was actually thinking of a different character. I was thinking of Devdin, who I think joins around the same point of the game, maybe a chapter or two before Tyronio, if I remember correctly, so that's, I think, why I had him mixed up. But anyway, and I think the other reason is that Tyronio has supports with Rolf in Path of Radiance, where he talks about his own family and stuff, so that might have been what was mixing me up. But anyway, yeah, Lanvega, as opposed to Gawain, had long since left Dane, and Tyronio and Bryce ultimately decided to continue serving Ashnard, even as they were replaced by the new Four Riders. Lanvega decided he wasn't going to serve Ashnard. And the new Four Riders, by the way, if I remember them off the top of my head, were the Black Knight, Bertram, Patrine, and one more. Oh, there was one more. I'm sure I'll think of it as soon as I stop the recording. And I could check the records in the base as well, the next base we're at, but I don't want to spoil that, so I won't do that on camera. Anyway, continuing on. Keep. Well, let's see what Jared's up to. Numida. So yeah, he's one of the Begnion senators. And he's the one who's kind of in charge of the Dane occupation, so yeah. He knows what's going on here in Dane. He's got blood on his hands. Yeah. If news of this got back to Begnion, these two would be probably imprisoned. Oh yeah, Sephirin. I remember him from Path of Radiance. He was just like that one random prisoner who we freed, along with Nephany and Braum and Kieran, and then after we freed him, like we found out way later in the game, oh yeah, he's actually the Prime Minister of Begnion. That's pretty much the extent of his role that you would know up to this point. He has a bigger role here in Radiant Dawn, so we will see more from him later, but yeah, if you haven't played Path of Radiance, there was basically a chapter where we freed a bunch of prisoners. One of them was Sephirin, and then he showed up at the very end of the game and revealed that he was actually the Prime Minister of Begnion the whole time. And he'd just been, like, traveling under disguise for whatever reason. Yeah, you can hear the sarcasm in that statement. Yeah. Yeah, they've got a point. If they can defeat Micaiah and the Liberation Army quickly here, they can probably, you know, remain in power in Dain and avoid anything bad happening, because the people back home who could punish them for their actions don't know about the actions yet. So, yeah. They're starting to get desperate, though. It's starting to reach a point where word is going to get out. Okay. So, yeah, that's a lot of bonus XP, and that is for both parts of Raise the Standard. So that's 2 clear bonuses, 2 turn bonuses. And we got the full turn bonus for both. Yeah, the Murado army surviving, we were almost perfect. They're each worth 200, and only one died, so we would have gotten an extra 200 if that one hadn't died. All the prisoners survived, and then we get a little bit of friendly army fought from the Murado Knights. So, alright. That takes us to the save screen. So I will go ahead and continue to rotate my saves. Well, I would say I'll see you next time, but I'm going to quick look up who the Dane 4 riders were. So I'm going to cut the video here, and I'll be right back with you. Okay, so I'm just going to cut ahead here to the next base, and obviously I'll go through the start of the chapter here in the next video, but I just looked in the library and the character records, and yes, so the 4 riders of Old Dane were Gawain, Tironio, Bryce, and Lanvega. The 4 riders of New Dane, under Ashnard, were the Black Knight, Patrine, Bertram, and Bryce. So Bryce was actually the only individual who was part of both groups. And yeah, with the 4 riders of New Dane, Grail obviously was killed by the Black Knight in Path of Radiance. Or, excuse me, he was one of the old riders. So of the old riders... I'm sorry, I'm getting so mixed up. Of the old riders, 3 of them are dead. Grail was killed by the Black Knight. Lanvega apparently died of natural causes. And Bryce we killed at the end of Path of Radiance. Tironio is still alive, and he's obviously with us. The new riders, the Black Knight, Ike defeated in Path of Radiance, so he's gone. Bertram, we also killed in Path of Radiance. Patrine, we killed in Path of Radiance. And Bryce, we killed in Path of Radiance. So, yeah, of the 4 new riders, they're all dead at this point. Okay. At least as far as we know at this point in the story. Ike killed all of them. That's totally not a hint about what's going to happen later. Don't read too much into it. Anyway, thank you for watching One Brain Ops. See you next time.